And we're back! Good morning. It is a gorgeous morning at the Oakmulgee National Forest. Look at the steam on the water. There were 2 eagles flying that we missed a minute ago. We're going to go ahead and do our review of the Zempire Trilogy tent. All right, so first of all, I will show you that we have 2 vestibules on this tent. A vestibule is like a little place. I always knew of a church vestibule, which is like when you go in the front door, but you're not in the sanctuary yet. So that's what this is. Little vestibule area under the fly, but not in the main tent, the inner tent, where you can store gear, such as moto helmet and boots. We come around, and we have the same type of vestibule, a little bit smaller, but still a vestibule in the back, moto pants. And there is a door to the inner tent on both ends or sides, whichever way you look at it. It's a 3-man tent. However, it'd be tight for 3 men, but men or women, I should say. But what's nice about the door on both sides, if you are having more than one person sleeping here, then they can access it through the other side without crawling over your side. And again, each person has their own vestibule to store their gear. The other thing, the biggest thing I look for in a tent is ventilation. You know, for 25 years I used a walrus tarp tent because of the ventilation. Well, so far we've spent about, 4 nights in this, and ventilation has been great. Most of the time I will leave a little bit of a window open, but one night it was raining, so the fly was completely zipped up and I still didn't get wet. The other thing you have that's so nice for ventilation, you have these little vent windows here, which are held up by this little kind of semi-flexible spar, and there's a piece of Velcro. So you spar the Velcro, or you Velcro the spar rather, and boom, you have a nice little vent for the hot wet air to escape through the mesh. So it appears very sturdy. It is the easiest thing to put up, aside for one of those that, kind of springs out on you. You've got tabs, locking buckles. So when you put the fly on, it just attaches at the buckles, and everything is color-coded. So you have a red buckle goes to red buckle, and the red tab goes to, or the red pole goes into the red tab. Black pole goes into the black tab. It's got plenty of other guys to stretch it out and kind of give you more headroom. I really feel that's the only purpose in those, unless you're in a storm and you do need to stake it down more than in a couple of spots. A look at the inner tent with the poles. So you can see they make it so easy to put up, color coding your poles with these little spring cord poles. Always important to put a tarp down. If you don't, you can buy a footprint for this, but I'd rather do a heavy duty tarp to keep any sharp objects from poking at you. I like it. It was rather expensive. Has a 3-year warranty, but I got it on sale. It was like a $543 tent. I got it at about half off from REI. There you go, Zempire Trilogy, purchased from REI. REI has been so great with us because you can try things out, return them, no cost, return them to your store, no cost of shipping to return. So that way you can really figure out what's going to work for you before you sink a lot of money and you're left over with gear you don't use. Look at this gorgeous lake. And again, I hope that I caught the eagles, because they did a flyover just a minute ago, 2 brown eagles. And just as I'm putting the camera back on the bike after the review, here he comes. Oh, he's going to wheelie for us. Bike go wheelie. and bike go crashing into my bike. That's close enough. There he is.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and we're back.
He is back. It's about time because I'm ready for some eggs. Come on, smile. Big. Talk.
Smile.
Here's the send-off video from Oakmulgee Division of Talladega National Forest. I've had a shower, washed my hair. It is Saturday.
Jimmy Neutron.
No, there's no Jimmy Neutron.
A little bit.
Oh, okay. So Greg has got his favorite new shirt on. You know, the word manure is really not a bad word.
No.
You got
it's
ma and then newers. What was the other Seinfeldism this morning?
Several.
Oh, so I got the magazine off the top of the trash.
Yeah, he eats eclairs out of the trash can.
It was sitting on top.
Yeah.
It wasn't touched by anything. We're going to give a little tour of the Oakmulgee Park. We're going to ride around a little bit, and then we're going to head to our next stop, Bankhead National Forest. I'm glad to have my buddy McGilton here. The University of Alabama football team, what are they called? The Crimson something. You know?
Tigers?
No, that's the other one. They are playing football today against the Tennessee Volunteers. Probably the biggest game of...
Go Dogs.
So that's in Tuscaloosa, and we have to go through Tuscaloosa to get to the Bankhead National Forest. So we got to figure that out with traffic. You good to go?
Ready to eat.
Ready to eat. All right.
Sure.
There he is, Mr. McGilton. How are you, sir?
Good. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
We are at some kind of festival. We are on our way to the Bankhead National Forest, and we came upon this outdoor festival, so we have to stop. It's a live music. They just played September. Oakman. O-A-K-M-A-N. Oakman. There's the Oakman Library. That's an old building.
They now have worms, crickets, and minnows.
And books. You just want to know. That's the cooker there, folks. How you doing? Barbecue.
So lucky now to have you all alone. I really love the way you love me, baby. Forever I'll be yours.
I think it's for children anyway. Wilder.
All right, this is for Wilder.
Hey, put it back on the back of the goat again. What is that?
He wants the chicken will ride the goat. There he goes. What kind of goat is that? The goat or a sheep?
A sheep.
Sheep, that's what I thought. He got a lot of fur. Then the goats are the little guys. Look at this guy. Look at those chickens over there. Yeah, she's tame. Look at those. Look how pretty that chicken is on. Wilder, you want us to bring home a goat? We can put him in a backpack.